Hello again and welcome back to the channel. Today I am very happy to share with you the latest video in my TOEFL Essay Quick Tips series. Now, once again, I have up on the screen here an essay that was sent to me by a student who signed up for my essay evaluation service. Now, as you can see, I corrected her mistakes as far as grammar and vocabulary and structure go, and I also made a few general suggestions about her writing. However, this week I don't actually want to talk about one of these mistakes, which is what I usually do. Instead, I want to respond to a question that she asked me about her essay writing. Specifically, she asked me about the best way to use her time while writing the essay. Now, as you know, you've only got 30 minutes to write your TOEFL independent essay. Just half an hour. That's not a lot of time. And so my students often ask me, well, how should I use that time? How much time should I spend on my introduction? How much time should I spend on my body paragraphs? How much time should I spend planning the essay? Well, I usually give the same advice to everyone. And this is it. This is how I suggest they use their time while writing the independent essay. First of all, I suggest that they use 2 minutes to plan the essay. I sometimes refer to this as pre-writing. This means during the 2 minutes, you need to come up with your main point. That is your basic response to the question. And you need to very quickly think of the reasons and examples you're going to use to support your main point. Now, I understand 2 minutes is not enough time to do that. However, do your best. At the very least, come up with a main point and some basic reasons. You will have to think about these reasons more as you're writing the essay. But do take a good 2 minutes to get a start on that planning. Use the note paper they give you and kind of sketch out your ideas a little bit. If you have a plan before you start writing, it will make your job a lot easier. Next, I suggest that students use 4 minutes to write their introductory paragraph. Now again, 4 minutes isn't very much time, but if you are using the templates I provide in my other videos, you should already know that you only need 3 sentences to write a proper introduction. Not only that, but the last sentence is just a transitional sentence which you can memorize even before you go to the test center. So with this in mind, I think most students can finish a good introduction in just 4 minutes. Next, I suggest that students use 10 minutes for their first body paragraph and 9 minutes for their second body paragraph. The body of the essay is the most important part, so I want you to use a full 19 minutes. Use that time to come up with good topic sentences and some good examples to support your reasons. Once again, I really want to stress the body of the essay is most important. That's what most of your time should be spent on. Finally, I suggest that students use 3 minutes to write their conclusion. Again, I know 3 minutes isn't very long, but if you're using my templates, you can see that you only really need 2 sentences in the conclusion. Not only that, but the conclusion serves only to summarize your main point and to summarize your 2 reasons. You're not putting any original thought or original ideas into the conclusion, so you don't need to spend very much time on it. And frankly, I feel the conclusion is the least important part of the essay. So you only want to spend about 3 minutes on it. Finally, I suggest that students use 2 minutes for proofreading at the very end. I want you to save time to look for grammar mistakes and spelling mistakes, and maybe even to adjust your vocabulary a little bit so it's more impressive. This will be time well spent. Now, I do understand that many of my students are not able to finish writing and still have a full 2 minutes for proofreading. It can be very difficult to stick to this schedule, but I urge you, try your best. If you can save some time to fix your mistakes, your score will go up. All right, so as far as using your time during the independent writing task, that's what I think you should do. I'm going to leave it at that, but if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. And please come back next week when I will have another TOEFL essay quick tip available to you. All right, take care, guys. See you then.